closed is the base department. No? Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
Sometimes it feels like I can't help but show it. I think that we're meant to be. Well, your eyes, they look like the sun on the ocean. You look amazing to me. Sometimes it feels like I can't help but show it. I think that we're meant to be.
All right. Hey guys. How's it going? What's up? It's USC. It's super lit.
Yeah.
It is Pennsylvania versus Iowa. It is me and it is Dada coming at you once again for some USC action. On the left-hand side of the screen, you have Team Pennsylvania, which is a team. I don't know. They've got Koa, and he's actually here, showing up for a match. So that's a big W, just right there on its own. He's joined by Asdioff, the Spectre, Ether, Roshan117, and Captain Josh, aka Megatron is bad. And they'll be taking on Team Iowa, captained by Mode, alongside Revo, Snickkick X, Gravel, and Benthonic. What do we think of these teams, Dada?
I think that my good buddy Mode is in one of them.
Your seed partner
Yes. Fellow Suiji, second
from
place.
Suiji, second place. He played 2 maps in this tournament?
Oh, like 4.
4 maps? Not too bad.
More than Wario.
True. Well, Wario didn't get a badge, even though he was on the winning team, so he, you know, made up for it.
Wait. Really?
Yeah, we actually didn't give him the badge. He was okay with it. So it didn't even prove to be an issue.
Okay.
He played 1 map and he got like 100K. So I mean, pretty hard to justify him having a badge. We got some nice multi-track drifting here for the first warm-up. Since it's Loli Vo's multi-track drifting, I'm gonna assume this was picked by Iowa. First warm-up.
If so, I was not aware that Iowa was actually the base department. So this warm-up is pretty based.
Based on what? Sorry. Felt necessary.
You don't need to say sorry. It's implied.
What, apologizing is implied just for making that stupid joke?
Yeah, by making that joke, you're already
Alright.
apologizing in advance.
That's fair. I think this match definitely favors Pennsylvania. I think that kind of goes without saying. That they're actually, like, their roster, especially for early rounds, I feel like is pretty decent.
For Pennsylvania?
Yeah, Josh and Asdioff and Ether and Koa.
Yeah.
I think they're not terrible.
I think
They've
of,
got Spectre.
I wouldn't think of Koa as like a...
Or Koa's not an early round.
Two-round player,
No,
yeah.
But he can come in and play like No Mod 1 and stuff. I don't even know what Koa's like good at. I just see him like, it's just like aim maps, isn't it? Like that he puts his clips up.
He's like old Bistro.
Yeah, okay.
So this is the same pattern at the start of the map. It's just copy-pasted.
It's multi-track drifting, so he put those notes actually in both places at once.
Yeah.
So as the first warm-up, on to next here. There's a funny story actually about Pennsylvania. Asdioff, like, so here I'm gonna give a little backstory on me as a host. Like, I get really annoyed when players in tournaments that don't have a public sign-up list like this, or like 3WC or 4WC, message staff and are like, did my sign-up go through? Did I sign up? Was my sign-up successful? Or that sign up like 4 different times because they forget that they signed up. In this tournament, apparently Asdioff signed up and his sign-up didn't go through. Like, he had the page history and everything from having been to the sign-up form and everything. And it was just like glitched. I don't know what happened, but he had enough proof for me that he had attempted to sign up. We're getting Chaser XX as the next one, nice. And so
oh yeah, my favorite Fremont pick, Josh.
we ended up just sending him for screening by himself because he wasn't on the screening list. And Noah is a god, and he put him through like whatever the screening procedure is in like 6 hours. On the day that like team registrations were due.
What was it again? Like the person?
Asdioff.
Can't believe Asdioff and his late registration featuring Kanye West and Jay-Z kicked off
like,
the Zag for the team.
Because I mean, he gave me as much proof as you could give somebody that you had attempted to sign up, and I'm like, well, you know, I'll take that, because Josh thought he'd signed up as well. He played their tryouts and everything. Like, their captain thought he'd signed up. He thought he'd signed up.
Pronounce Iowa's like second player, I guess.
I'm gonna just call him Snack. How's that?
Snacks?
Snack X? Snick X?
Snacks.
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 Snacks. I don't actually know. If anybody knows how to pronounce this guy's name, please let us know in the chat, because I've never heard of him before. Pinging me in the tournament hub verification. I've never heard of. I don't care. Yeah, Snacks is totally fine. Let's go with this. I don't know. This song just slaps, but like the last part of it.
The
So
song
cool.
is the song is like the lick for the first minute and 30 seconds.
The preview point is like the part of this song that's actually cool.
I would have played this for my tryouts tomorrow. So
Which diff of this was in Hippo Cup?
Hippo is this if stop it. Yeah.
Who did somebody FC this with like 94 AC or something? 93 AC? Was that Nega? Or Yokespie?
I don't remember.
Also,
I don't think they even played
why
it.
is Koa playing Tap X right now? This part is so cool.
Should I know?
No, I mean, I'm just watching his screen, and he's playing Tap X.
Also, like, unironically, the part that he said is so cool is like much easier than the triples for me.
I mean, it's not about the map,
Like,
it's just the song.
The triples in the middle. Yeah.
I just think that part of the song is cool, that's all. Not the map.
The part of the map is also cool. Like, it's creative, I think.
It reminds me of Burnt Rice a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, and that is going to be blue team getting that warm up. D rank 133 miss from Koa. The absolute beast. Q. That'll take us into the ban phase. Potentially by next week, I'm going to look into seeing about having some sort of map pool page so we can have that as a scene in OBS time period.
Yeah, I think the laser client.
Yeah, the laser client does it by default, but
yeah,
all the assets that I've had Chillier do are for normal client, so I don't know that that'll be an option. I'm not sure if the background works the same way because the chat box is different. So we'd have to completely redo some stuff. I don't want to put Chillier through that.
Not yet. When Chillier is eliminated, then we can talk.
For now, we can show this screen. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, no, sorry. The wrong one. I apologize for anybody who just got their ears blasted by like 2 seconds of the song that I have as the rematch thing. Wow, sick transition. Thanks, Jazag.
Jeremy.
Yeah, the transition is really cool. Chillier apparently took like 3 minutes and did that together. Beast. I want to have a page that maybe like this, but with the in-game chat. I could probably do something for that, so you could see bans as they're happening. Back into the normal view. The first ban, Nomad 5, coming out.
No surprise.
Yeah. Iowa banning Ash Like Snow. I think that's going to be pretty... That one and DT3 are, I think, the popular bans for the pool. It does appear that Pennsylvania is going to go with Nomad 3 as their ban. Nostalgia. Have we seen that even picked yet? I feel like it just hasn't existed.
I can check. I don't think the last match. Surely we did.
It wasn't picked in either of the last 2 matches yesterday. I don't know if it was picked in Arizona versus Washington.
I don't think it was picked in Arizona versus Washington. No. I can check. Hold on.
Better production. Man, LCS has decent
No,
production. I think it's
it's
not
not.
bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's that's professionally done. We're like semi-professionally done, so. The EU, the LEC, I think, has done a much better job with their stream production than an ALCS. Old LCK,
can't say that.
Old LCK
You can't
is still like the
say that.
standard though. OGN was so good, dude. Their production was insane.
OGN was a little scuffed back in the day when I used to watch.
What does USC stand for?
That's
well,
for United
look at
States
the name
States
of the
Cup.
look at the name of the channel. USA States Cup.
United States of America States Cup.
Yeah, I don't know
Closer.
why. I feel like we just have to leave it called that for some reason. So I've always thought that's kind of, yeah, USA States Cup. US States Cup. It's weird regardless of how you do it, I guess.
United States Cup.
Also, the referee hit exclamation mark twice when putting in the MP map command, so hopefully he'll get that fixed so he can get the map. It's going to be aerated from the underground. The first pick from Pennsylvania, going CS 6.5 here early on.
Roshan. 117 coming in for Asdioff, I believe. Hopefully you're enjoying the ASMR for the mechanical keyboard ASMR.
Sorry,
here.
I was replying to somebody asking me a question in a different tournament. Leah is stream sniping. I don't feel like there's really much to stream snipe.
What are you stream
I would
sniping
say, like,
for?
we can't see anything more than he can just being in the lobby. Alright, we're gonna get underway here. Map number 1. Megatron, Roshan, and Koa against Snack X. His intro is just kind of quiet musically. I actually like this song quite a bit. I think it's... Revo is going to be the first to break from Team Iowa early on. Just
Hard.
100
Yeah.
combo. Ode following it up. Pennsylvania going to take an early lead here. This is a pretty short map, so we'll see if they can run with that 3FC to now just 1 advantage.
What circle size is this? This is CS 6.5. Or 5 with Hard Rock.
The tiny little cursor. Roshan going to be the first to break from Pennsylvania, followed up immediately by Koa, so that does open the door up for Iowa as their combos are getting back together. Revo finds a break. It is still combo advantage to Team Iowa, as long as Snacks and Mode can hold on. They need to grow their lead. Mode does find a break. So it is now Megatron is bad versus Snacks, the only 2 FCs and the 2 big combos. Small combo lead in favor of Pennsylvania to bring this score gap back. It's only about 40,000, so that'll happen pretty quickly, especially with the break from Revo. Just kidding. Did Koa and Roshan? No, Koa did not miss. Roshan actually did. Looks like Josh is going to be carrying this one on home for Pennsylvania. Lower act by 3% than Snacks, but a bit more backup and Snacks with the late break. Giving Pennsylvania the 1-0 on their first pick. Start.
That was close.
That was very back and forth. A couple of untimely misses for Iowa. A couple untimely misses for Pennsylvania, depending on how you want to think about it. Snacks dropping some act down at the end as well. That will be Pennsylvania 1 point for selection. An over Iowa. Which, I have no idea what they're good at all, so I don't know what to expect Iowa to pick here. Literally.
Yeah.
The only person
I
I
know
know
what
from their
mode
team
is
is
that.
Mode.
But, yeah.
Is it Nomad 4 time? I just remember him coming in to play alt for you guys in Suichi.
Alt hidden,
Alt
especially.
hidden. Yeah. But there is not an alt hidden, unless you count... No, there's just not an alt hidden. Like, Sleep in the Heat is the closest thing, and that's a free mod, not even an alt map. You're just, like, able to alt it if you want to.
Yeah, everything's an alt map.
Right,
really,
true.
Really try hard enough.
Trying to learn to alt, like, low BPM is, missing wave. And it's going to be Nomad 1 as the first pick from Iowa. I don't know that I would do that if I were them. I don't know how I feel about that selection. Nate William, Captain's Extra. First, our Nomad 1 for this round. Can I get a Nomad 1 alert in chat, please, and thank you. Because this is going to be... I don't know, Nomad 1 just almost always feels like a toss-up.
I think this is a mispick against Pennsylvania, but this is not like bad. If they're like, I just heard from chat that if they're actually missing a couple of players, this is a map that everyone should be decently able to play.
We'll have to see if anybody else ends up coming in or if it's literally just Mode, Snacks, and Revo here today. Seeing Gravel and Benthonic. Benthonic, I think, made it in just because he signed up and he's 4 digits. I think his rank was 9,000 something at the end of signups. Good for him getting on a team though. That's where it benefits you to be from a state that doesn't have a lot of players. It's gonna be Ether and Asdioff coming in from Pennsylvania. Placing Roshan and Megatron is bad. That's underway. Second pick. No. What's the point of NM1 if it's not anime? Okay, like, Omoy is the next... It's like anime adjacent, so I think it's fine.
Vertarix already gave you the tiebreaker. What more do you want?
Right, there's literally a Love Live tiebreaker. Vertarix cannot complain about anything.
Oh, Silence 37, also known as Megatron is bad.
Oh,
Also known as Josh.
Silence _ 37, aka Josh, aka Megatron is bad, aka Josh bracket not bracket. What do you call that character? Pipe. Megatron is bad. Bar, yeah, bar works.
I thought of a bar more like a hyphen.
Right, and the players are playing Nomad 1 currently. Nothing has happened that is Nomad 1-esque as of yet. Snacks dropping some severe accuracy on that stream, goes down. Oh, 97% there for a while. And a bunch more hundreds on that second little stream. Perhaps not quite as comfortable as he would like. But keeping the combo alive, as are the other 5 players, except for Mode. That's where you don't want to miss on a Nomad 1, my dude. You can kind of sometimes afford to miss on the big jumps. You can't really afford to miss on the nothing. It is advantage Pennsylvania.
God, I hate nothing.
All my homies hate nothing.
My arch nemesis when it comes to us. Nothing.
Asdioff currently leading the way, 99% highest out there, as Snacks becomes the second to break for Iowa, so Revo now the only one holding a combo. Pennsylvania gonna look to run away with this pick. Into the next chorus. Is somebody from Pennsylvania going to break and make this map interesting? Or are they just gonna aim Iowa? Holy. Wait, maybe we should have picked this, says Josh. Yeah, I actually expected you guys to pick Nomad 1 because your team just has good aim players. But you got it picked for you. If things hold out here for Pennsylvania. And another break for Snacks. So, 500,000 point lead here shortly for Pennsylvania. 3 FCs to 1. Mode regaining some combo, but just not going to end up mattering at the current rate of things. I think this one's actually decided at this point. Into the ending we will go. Be a clean win here for Pennsylvania. A solid break point for them on their opponent's first selection, though they all miss at the end, so they're... Oh, just kidding. They all get Bancho misses at the end. Ether had a real break, but Asdioff and Koa both holding their combos until Koa finds a miss of his own, so... Nope, doesn't. Bancho miss. Koa had 2 Bancho misses in the last 100 combo, no real misses. Asdioff and Koa both with double FC for Team Pennsylvania. Revo with the break near the end for Iowa, and Mode with a very high accuracy play, but did have an untimely miss. Could have made things very interesting.
Yeah. Everybody in Pennsylvania getting that S rank. Meanwhile, the people who actually picked the map only getting 0 FCs. So maybe not that good of a pick there. What will Pennsylvania pick next?
Is there another aim map?
Every map's an aim map if you really think about it.
True. But not like a Nomad 1. How are they with Hidden? They could go Black Rebel.
I wouldn't go that. I'd probably, if they want an aim map, I'd probably go to the free mod pool.
Yeah,
or Hard Rock 1.
Hard Rock 1 or like Heisei Kataku or Sleep in the Heat?
Sleep in the Heat would be my guess.
Depends on how they're feeling about the mods though. The free mod pool with the one hidden or one Hard Rock or hidden Hard Rock requirement. Oh, they're gonna go Heisei Kataku. The other of the
I guessed wrong.
The other of the kind of aim focused free mods, I suppose. Dane Diff, 5.4 stars. Nomad, 5.79 Hard Rock. 220 BPM, so a little bit faster than the first couple of picks, which were both at 180.
I can turn myself up.
Yeah, I don't know. Because like yesterday people said the volume was fine, and I literally haven't changed anything at all in the volume settings. So, I don't know. I can't really do anything through OBS because they're both like door volume and the game volume are the same because it's both like the desktop audio.
Hello.
Oh god, that was quick. I turned data up slightly in Discord, so that should probably fix it. Turned him up like 10%. I turned the game volume down 5%. Now the game volume, the game volume might be too quiet now, but I'm not really sure. This is the problem with trying to stream with like, I don't know, OSU volume, and I can't. I'd have to do monitor output. It's awkward.
Josh says if we go 4-0, I'm playing easy on free mod 3.
With that.
Yeah.
As long as he has a teammate go hard rock and a teammate go hidden alongside him, that's fine. Easy is like actually viable on that particular map, so wouldn't be the craziest thing. I've definitely seen easy picked on less viable easy maps than Death Moon.
Yospy.
What was the map that Yospy went easy on in YSC last year? Something that was weird.
I have no idea.
There was something that people played easy against each other. I want to say it was maybe a Bubbleman match. They both went easy. I don't remember what the map was. Korean whatever. It's right on the screen. In the middle of the screen, you can see it right there underneath where it says play in stage. It literally says.
Both Mode and Revo finding misses there. So not too great of a start for Iowa.
Oh, though, finding a little slider break for Pennsylvania. 2-1 FC here. Oh, Pennsylvania out. And Snacks and Revo both finding a break. So Iowa now in some deep trouble. They have no FCs left, and their longest combo is 280 versus a team with 2 FCs. This one is gonna be Pennsylvania running away, I think. Student chat is actually trolling, I'm pretty sure. Mode getting some combo going until he misses exactly as I say he has combo going. Alright. Well, this one is very Pennsylvania favored. Again. And Asdioff on the 2v3 pretty comfortably. Pennsylvania gonna have a 3-0 lead. Pretty comfy on this pool. Any 2 players from Pennsylvania have a 2v3 currently. Not by a huge margin, but they do. And that is a million-point lead and victory for Pennsylvania, taking the 3-0 to Iowa's second pick. And not much to say really about that one. This is just Pennsylvania playing a lot better.
Good job, Asdioff. Nice hack.
Asdioff, 100. They're with the 4-100. Off for themselves. Couple questions from chat here. KWR Osu asks, what if there was free mod, but one team forced the other team to use the same mods? I believe that was a thing in Cake Cup. They had a thing called shared mod, where the person who picked the map got to pick the mod that was used for it. That was, however, a 1v1 tournament. So it was a little bit different in execution, but that rule has been done before. Kind of cool. I don't know that it's as great in team tournaments, but in 1v1 it's an interesting concept. Why does it say 1 ban? Because each team has 1 ban. I genuinely don't know if I'm being trolled by the questions that person is asking or not. Second pick here from Iowa. Map number 4 is
yeah.
going to be Love Star Beam. Hard difficulty, 4.65 star map from, year is this, 2011?
2011, I should say.
2011.
Yeah, this is what I expected Iowa to pick. When I got into the match, I thought Mode was just going to pick around himself and play a lot of hidden, a lot of alt maps, but so far this is the only hidden that you've actually seen, besides on free mod, I guess.
It's interesting, though, they banned Ash Like Snow, which is the AR7 no mod, and then picked the AR hidden.
Yeah, but one map is hidden, the other one isn't.
I mean, that is true. You're absolutely not wrong about that. That is a factual statement.
Yep.
We'll see if this one goes a little better for Iowa. They got to get on the board here. Hurry. This one is getting away with from them.
Goof luck in chat.
Goof luck. Ether and Snacks with the breaks in the first 30 combo. You hate to see it. I feel like there's just a lot of people that are not super comfortable with low AR hidden. Small lead for Pennsylvania here until Asdioff finds a break of his own. Iowa goes into the lead. SS is being held in the early stages here for Mode and Megatron is bad. Revo, though, gonna find a break for Iowa. Already 2 FCs gone from both teams. To flicker back over to Pennsylvania's side as Megatron is bad, keeps up his SS. Ether is a combo advantage. Had a 1x100 yesterday on this from William Cookie. We will not be seeing an SS from Megatron as bad as he drops a 50. Mode, though, still has the SS for Iowa. Ether and Snacks, once again trading breaks. No advantage here to either team. There's an advantage. What did Revo just miss on?
He hit the stack too early.
That's probably just going to end the map with Revo and Snacks both missing and Megatron is bad and Asdioff both holding their combos. I think this one is decided. Yeah. So this is going to be the second break point here for Pennsylvania in spite of Mode potentially holding on to an SS. And into the last few notes. Nope. That's going to be a 1 miss 0-100 for Mode and an FC 1x50 0x100 for Megatron is bad. Oh, no. Man. Well, you hate to see it. Oh, let's see. I can't even read the UR. That's too bad. Oh, that square, man. 150 for Josh, 1 miss 0-100 for Asdioff, 1 miss 0-100 for Mode. Bakers.
This map's just a combo map.
This map is actually cursed. Somebody's gonna have to assess this by the end of the day. But
I did. Wait.
You're not playing in the tournament.
I played in the map showcase.
Smile W.
Death Moon, and I think we're gonna be seeing an easy from Megatron is bad.
Hey, Josh, easy. That does mean that their team will have like all mods represented, because that means they'll have to have 2 of the other players running probably Koa, Hard Rock, and Ether Easy or Hidden. I mean,
Yeah, but you could also go Flashlight. It's allowed in the rules.
I mean,
so
technically, yeah, but the odds of that are very slim. Iowa, I mode Hidden and then Revo or Snacks Hard Rock. I don't know.
I'm assuming mode Hidden. And based on the other free mod, I'd say. Actually, I forgot who ran Hard Rock on that. I think Snacks ran Hard Rock?
Let's see. Yeah, he did. See if they overmod again. They did overmod the last one. So like
I'm assuming Megatron hit is easy. As the off hidden Roshan Hard Rock. Then mode hidden Snacks Hard Rock. And Revo question mark. Revo Hidden Hard Rock, huh?
Hidden Hard Rock, yeah, so they are overmodding again. And if Pennsylvania loses this, blame Megatron is bad.
Just a reminder that the score will be inaccurate because it is not accounting for the easy double.
I wish there was a way to do that. That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, it's basically just unofficial tournament rules.
Yeah,
so I don't
there's
see
not.
why
There's not.
Yeah, I don't see why the Peppy would like mess with tourney client.
If it was like a user setting though, like
maybe
you couldn't really do that though, because the score would be like different in the game client than it would be in the tournament client UI. So yeah, there's not really a way around that. Snacks with the first break of the map. And there's Megatron is bad breaking on the square. Lead is being held by Pennsylvania by about 80k.
Also because of the accuracy. Both of the Hard Rocks in Iowa are struggling accuracy-wise.
Snacks finding another break. Revo with a break shortly before, so mode once again doing what he can in the low AR hidden, but it's not looking like it's going to be enough for his team, and Pennsylvania looking very strong with Asdioff and Roshan both maintaining their FCs. Roshan dropping to, was that 88% accuracy, but combo game is strong. You'll notice the 100k score difference between Asdioff and Roshan literally just on accuracy.
Yeah. Keep in mind that Roshan is a bigger multiplier because he's on Hard Rock and Scorby Tree.
And mode with a break. So this one is over. Pennsylvania is going to win this without even needing the easy double score. We're going to end up with a little bit of a break here, it looks like, between these matches that I did not expect. This one going pretty quickly here in favor of Pennsylvania. I don't think there's enough songs in the playlist that Chillier put into this graphic to make up 20 minutes worth of time. I'll have to start this one out as we go.
Let's put them on halftime.
Yeah. Roshan does end up with a break. The only FC will be Asdioff, but that is Pennsylvania closing it out. 5-0 the victory for them. They will move on into winners bracket. Be facing off against Ohio as their reward. Clean sweep.
That's not much of a reward, is it?
That's not much of a... None of these teams in the winners bracket are much of a reward. I think there's like Colorado versus Massachusetts that could be interesting potentially, assuming Colorado beats Indiana. New York versus Michigan actually maybe could be interesting. But other than
That,
that,
yeah, that's interesting.
other than that, I think, and that's the 7 and 8 seeds. So
Oh,
I think besides that, it's mostly just you get out of play-ins and then you go lose to a juggernaut in the top 6 or 8 seed.
or you don't, like Virginia, like yeah, like Virginia last year, I believe, or the year before that. Don't quite remember.
No, Virginia beat NorCal. Yeah, they beat NorCal in tiebreaker 2 years ago. That's 2018. I don't remember last year's offhand. I remember that though. / USC _ 2019. Yeah, it is. Let's go. There were no upsets in the first round of the winners bracket last year. It was Florida over South Carolina, Washington over Illinois, Virginia over Colorado, NorCal over Arizona, Ohio over Oregon, Massachusetts over Michigan, Texas over New York, and Maryland over New Jersey. So they were, that all went according to seeds.
Yeah, I guess the odds are against you if you start in play-ins, but you know, everything's possible. Never say never, etc., etc.
I mean, you know, I think it's pretty rough, but the pool isn't like insanely hard yet, so
You don't know that yet.
I mean, I'm assuming you're not gonna make the pool into like 7-star in the first round of winners bracket, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you're assuming I'm a logical human being.
I generally do. I expect normalcy out of you most of the time.
Do you? Weren't we talking like an hour ago in voice or like in the text chat about really weird topics?
Okay, I expect normalcy out of you when it comes to pooling. How about
Thank
that?
you. Thank you. That's very accurate.
So next up, in about 15 minutes time, we're gonna have, as you can see on screen, we're gonna have New Jersey, the 14 seed, taking on Maryland, the 19 seed. And that's gonna be a Maryland that looks very different than the Maryland we're used to seeing. As they did have...
Because they don't have Monco 2000.
Monco 2000 moved out to California for school and will now be
Yeah,
joining
as he's
Idke and Baxe.
He's a traitor, a scoundrel, a heretic, an apostate, etc.
I mean, it's hard to blame the guy for wanting to get on a team that's going to be really, really good and in all likelihood will win the whole tournament. But at the same time...
Maryland's good. You're betraying your boys. And girls. Don't judge. And non-binaries.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Yeah, Maryland went from a 6 seed last year to 19 seed this year. Which is one of the bigger drop-offs. They and NorCal went from 5 to whatever it is they are this year. 5 to 12? 5 to 12.
Not 12. Is it 12?
Yeah, it's 12 because of Trail Mix, pretty much. He's ranked 293.
Oh yeah, Trail Mix.
I mean, Maryland, you look at the players they lost. They lost Monco, they lost Kodama.
They lost Big Boob.
They lost Big Boob. I mean, true. They do keep Minus, they do keep Leotic, they do keep Nightbeat. Depending on the day, you know, Minus and Leotic can definitely make things potentially look interesting. I don't know what to expect out of Shatter, Kamayami, or Nightbeat this year, but we'll get to find out here. I do think New Jersey is by far the stronger of the two teams.
But by far is in NorCal.
Jersey, of course, made up of Miles, Jace, No Name, Sawada, Chris, and Yoshi Lover. So you have this interesting mix of like D rankers and other D rankers.
The great mix, D rankers and other D rankers.
You've got like 3-digit D rankers because of BWS. You've got like Miles, who I forget what his banter rank is offhand, but he's ranked 841 BWS on the sheet. And you've got, you know, Yoshi Lover, who is 5-digit, right? He's like, okay,
He's 4-digit now.
Yoshi's 20k, but he's 8k with BWS. So this kind of just like become this like low-key D-ranker team.
Yeah, and then you have Sawada, which gets pinged by Jason in spam channel.
I will admit to not knowing anything about Sawada. That is a player I'm completely unfamiliar with. The only player on that team I'm completely unfamiliar with, in fact.
Yeah, he gets cool DT passes. That's all I know him for.
Is that why he and Jason know each other? Isn't Jason like a DT pass player as well?
Jason's like a DT, like old map player, I think. But I think Sawada's more of like a parakeet type.
Ah. Speaking of parakeet, he's on a team this year.
Yeah, he's on
You can do it. You can do it.
Illinois?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, he brought up their seeding.
He brought their seeding up a ways. Yeah, they're 444. They're the 6th seed. I think they would have been top. Depending on who their other player was to replace him, I don't know if they would have been necessarily top 8 or not, because they fall below. It would have been interesting because it just depends on who it was.
Illinois has a very interesting team this year.
Yeah, I don't know, because I've never seen Parakeet play in a tournament. So I really don't know.
And the one time I've seen Holy Pete playing a tourney, he stalled the qualifier lobby for about an hour and a half.
It would have been Tuco. So, excuse me, my goodness.
I think Captain also signed up.
Tuco literally just said it would have been him.
I know the sign up list, and I think Captain signed up too.
So their average would have gone to.
And Def too. Def signed up too. But it probably would have been him.
Their average would have gone to 754, so they would not have been in. They would not have been top 8 seed. They would have had to play in play-ins without Parakeet bringing their average up.
Yeah.
But I think
how much of that inclusion is the seeding, and how much of it is just like, hey, we think he can contribute in certain maps?
I think it's a little bit of both, because I know Wowie wanted them to be a higher seed than they have been in the past. But I mean, Parakeet's obviously a player with a really high skill cap. It just depends on how well that translates into tournaments, and that is kind of hit or miss depending on the player. I think I almost think to a certain degree we like overrate skill level of tournament players versus non-tournament players, because if you have a super high skill cap, like this was like the Lifeline debate, right, in Konyo Cup. Like, you have a really high skill cap, it's just if you play tournaments you can probably translate that into tournaments, but there are a lot of people that just don't.
It depends. Like, if you have a really high skill cap, it doesn't necessarily translate to tourneys, but if you have a good skill cap on like a lot of different skill sets, then yeah, you can have success in tourneys. But the problem with Lifeline, and what I think the problem with Parakeet will be, is that their skill sets are very narrow. Like, they can play DT, they can play like all that, like high AR, very high AR, like fast stuff, and they can go for passes a lot, or in the case of Lifeline, they can play a lot of like very jumpy alt maps. But like, how much of that do you see in tourneys? How much of that kind of skill set? Like, maybe one map per tournament, not even per pool.
Yeah, there'll be, I mean, even if you want to be generous, there's like Nomad 1. If you're talking about speed and streaming ability, Nomad 2, Nomad 5 maybe. maybe Hard Rock 1, maybe one of the DTs, maybe 2 of the DTs, maybe a free mod. So it would be like 4 maps in a pool for players who are like aim and high BPM type of players. Really limited. But if you've got
maybe it'll just eat shit, you know. Maybe they'll just pop off and they'll be the best player in the tournament.
and
We don't know.
Yeah, it's so hard to say, and you know, it depends on like where their skill comes from too. Is it just like flinging their cursor around and retrying every map 200 times, or like do they actually have the skill to have that kind of like high aim that's actually consistent? Because I think that's easier to translate than the retry spam kind of aim. Just get him in and start having him play tech maps. Just from day one. Like, hey, play tech. Hey, play hidden.
Play all mods from 7-digit and talk to me in a week.
Play some of everything. Honestly, that's the move. Start off playing all mods. That's major key. Okay, the music just really in. Oh, I don't have this on. Okay, we're just gonna. This won't be on the screen. I apologize for this not being on the screen.
Well, I've only got what 7 minutes to buy.
Taking under. Let's go our MP.